Hi, good morning from California. This is Manish, as you are aware, and I'm here with Carol Ann McGuire at her residence in California. I'm happy to be here, and I bring to you some insights about strengths. I'm fascinated by Carol, not just because she's a pal of mine, but because she has exclusive insights to share about what her strengths are. To give you an introduction, she's a very good friend of mine. She's an excellent human being. She's a teacher. She's a fellow strengths coach. She coached Will Smith's children. You know who Will Smith is. And she's friends with Steve Wozniak, which is the co-founder of Apple along with Steve Jobs. How's that for an introduction? I know it's awesome. I know it's awesome. So Carol, I'm very happy to bring this to my WhatsApp group members. I run a WhatsApp group, strengths group. Right? Yeah. It's got 50 odd members. And it's a bunch of really nice people, people who are very fascinated by the strength psychology. And the objective here is to empower them with your learnings. All right. So let's start by you telling them as to what your top 5 strengths are.
Okay, my top 5. Good morning, everyone, or good evening, whatever time you're watching this. My top 5 are achiever, learner, focus, positivity, and woo woo. You have to say it like that. Woo woo. Yeah.
Great. Yes. So I made a request to her, a special request to her, and that is that let's talk a little about learner. Learner for me is somewhere in the middle. It's number 16 for me. And I'm very fascinated by the strength because it is a very powerful strength, as you all are aware. I don't think we've discussed learner in our group yet. Or have we? I think we have. Yes, we had Adeep's example, who beat his squash coach using learner as his number 1. Right? So that was the most fascinating example I've ever heard about learner. So here we are. She's got learner at 2. And Carol, please tell everybody, what is learner for you? How does it manifest?
Learner touches everything for me. So it really affects pretty much everything I do because I like to learn. So if there's something I really want to learn, I will just dive in and learn everything I can about it. And so it leads me to a lot of places that I didn't normally think that I would go. It led me to Will Smith. It led me through a lot of crazy adventures in my life. But it really is learner that leads it for me. So I was telling Manish that years ago I taught blind children and I taught them to be filmmakers. And so the state of California was running this film festival where teachers could submit films to the state and you could win the California Multimedia Festival winner. And the man that was presenting it was just saying, it's so easy, it's so easy, so easy. So I was sitting in the back and I was thinking, if it's that easy, then my blind children should be able to win this.
Right.
If it's that, if it's really true, it's really that easy, we should win. So I shook his hand like this. I said, hi, my name is Carol Ann McGuire, and I teach blind and visually impaired students, and we're gonna win your contest. And he said, wait, you teach what? I said, I teach blind children. He said, okay. I said, yeah, but you just told me how easy it was. So if it's that easy, we're going to win the festival. And I left and thought, oh my gosh, what did I just say to this man? I've never made a movie in my life.
So are you saying that this strength proved to be a catalyst for you and kind of pushed you to learn?
Of course, because now I want to learn because I want my kids to win.
Right.
So I want to learn everything I can. So I learned all about, I didn't own a video camera, I'd never made a movie, I never even made a home movie before. So I knew nothing about this going in. So the kids and I were learning together. And I went into I was so excited because we're gonna win this contest. And I went to the teacher's lounge at school. Have you ever been in a teacher's lounge?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Okay. In a teacher's lounge, I don't know about in India, but in California, teacher's lounges are the place where ideas die.
Okay.
They should grow in the teacher's lounge.
Right.
We should be sitting in the teacher's lounge among fellow teachers, and ideas should burst out of the teacher's lounge. But typically you bring an idea to a teacher's lounge and they die there. So I was sitting around the table and they said, what did you do this weekend? I said, I went to this conference and we are gonna make movies and I'm gonna win this contest for the state of California. And they said, oh, have you ever made a movie before? And I said, no. Do you own a video camera? No. And you're gonna teach blind children how to do something visual. I said, yeah. And I walked out of the teacher's lounge totally defeated. Like, how am I gonna, they're right. I've never made a movie. How am I gonna teach a blind child to do any of this? It's completely a visual project. And so I walked out and I told the kids, I was like, you know what? I've thought about it. Maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe we should not. Maybe I jumped the gun a little bit. Maybe we shouldn't do this. And they said, no, we want to try. You said we're gonna win. And I'm like, we're gonna win. We are gonna win. So I bought a video camera and we learned a lot of things. We learned that the kids need to have tripods because when they film, they tend to hold their head down. And so the film is great audio, but of their feet. And we learned how to do all these little steps. We went online, we watched YouTube videos, we listened, we tried to figure out how the best is to do this movie.
Wow.
And I will tell you something that I learned. The most powerful lesson I learned is you do not know who is in your classroom. You do not know the power of the people that you are teaching because they have untapped power that you do not know about. These kids were such good filmmakers. Their movie went onto the Apple website for 5 years after that. We won that contest. We won that contest. We were on the Apple website for 5 years running that same video over and over and over on their main website.
Super.
These kids spoke with me all around the country. We were asked to go to conferences and speak, and because we were learners together as a team. And I think the power of a teacher being a learner is that I didn't hold all the knowledge.
Right.
I had to learn with the kids, and that not only empowered me, but it empowered my students to say, hey, our teacher doesn't know everything, so we're just gonna learn together. And in that atmosphere of where we're all learning together, it was a safe environment for all of us because we could all fail. And we did over and over and over again. That's how we got good, is we failed. You know, we learned that failure is not bad.
So I'm going to summarize this for everybody, and please chip in if you think I'm wrong somewhere. So from what I hear about learner as a strength from Carol Ann is that she did not know anything about the subject, but because of that urge to learn and deliver, she committed to something that she did not know anything about. She didn't know anything about video filming. She did not know anything about how to teach blind children. But she taught them without knowing anything at all from scratch. That is learner for you, ladies and gentlemen. Is that correct?
That's pretty correct.
And you know, just before I came on live here to record this for you, we were having a conversation about the strength competition. And I asked her, I said, Carol Ann, where is that for you? So we figured that it's number 24 for you. 24 is where it's at. And then she looks at me and she looks at me in the eye and she says very seriously, she says, Manish, if I challenge you, you be sure that I will win. and she says that with so much of calm and so much of composure.
Was it a little bit scary?
That I got a little scared. And I looked back at her and I said, do you have any idea where competition is for me? She says, well, you don't look very competitive to me. And I said, well, it's number 8 for me. And, you know, I have a habit of challenging people, and I don't care if I lose, but I challenge. That's when I realized something. It's that learner in her. She is so charged about learning anything new.
Oh, yeah. If I can learn something.
Yes, she'll beat you at it. Simple as that. And then I also figured something else out, which is number 6. At number 6, she's got self-assurance. So that statement of hers, that if I challenge you, I will win. You be sure I'll win, Manish, she says. That is nothing but a combination of learner and self-assurance. So that's how learner manifests, and it just makes sure that you learn it and you ace the subject that you've picked to learn.
That's right.
Yeah.
And even I don't know. didn't even know if I need to ace it.
Right.
I just need to know it enough that I can accomplish whatever I can want to accomplish. So if I really wanted to win that contest.
Right.
So I didn't need to become a master at iMovie. I just needed to make it enough that we had an edge.
I got that, yeah.
So to be number one, it's not that important for me. But to
learning is to improve each time you do
right.
you do anything.
Right.
That's
and
more important.
after we did that movie, that's how Will Smith found me. Because we had made the movie, it was on the Apple website, and he said, I want you to come teach my children how to make movies.
Right.
I was like,
wow.
That's funny, because you could hire Steven Spielberg to go teach your children to make movies.
Absolutely.
And you're picking me. So that's how it ended. That's how it happened.
Excellent. So ladies and gentlemen, that's how she got found by Will Smith. That's how she ended up coaching his children, all because of this strength called learner. My submission to all of you is, for those of you who have learner in your top 5, please go right out there and use it as much as you can, because you just heard it live from a real-time practitioner as to what learner can do for you. It is absolutely magical. So that's all from us right now.
That's it.
And
That's it.
once again, her top 5 are achiever, learner, focus, communication,
Positivity and woo.
Positivity and woo. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, positivity and woo. Those are her top 5. If you have any questions, if you'd like her to cover any more strengths, please do let me know. I'm right here with her for the next few days. We're attending the Gallup Strength Summit together, so we'll have the time to do that. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Say bye to them.
Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.